Hello, and welcome to 5 Minutes Vampire the Masquerade plot ideas. This session you'll be very lucky because you are going to really like the fact that we have the Nosferatu again, the true Bruja, and Lasombra. Why do I keep on drawing Lasombra? Right, this is what's technically known as a challenge. But let's think. Okay, Nosferatu could be Sabbat. Nosferatu, they're pretty similar. Well, they're practically identical to Camarilla Nosferatu. So we'll set this in a Sabbat city. One of the characters is violently embraced against their will and then abandoned. Let's see, Sabbat city. So yes, they're not embraced in the usual Sabbat way, just embraced against their will, abandoned. Meet up with a local Bruja anti-tribute pack, runs with them for a few nights at least. They seem to be Bruja and seem to have the similar abilities. Their sort of celerity is a little bit unusual, but hell, it's not as if Sabbat shovelheads are sort of informed on the intricacies of vampire society. Until, well, the celerity is used in a place in the city where the Nosferatu notice it, and they notice that, well, it isn't celerity, it's temporis. They have on their hands one of the rarest of all creatures, a true Bruja. A true Bruja, quite low generation, with no knowledge of where they came from, or of who embraced them, and no means of protecting themselves. So yeah, so a bonanza for research, if you want, or for other purposes. This also means that I'd say, break the usual molds of the restrictions there, make this character, this true Bruja character, 7th generation, say. They're a complete neonate, and that should sort of compensate for their theoretically huge amount of powers. So that means there's a 6th generation true Bruja walking around in the Sabbat city with, well, some intentions. Why did they embrace, and why did they abandon their progeny? So then the older Nosferatu and Lasombra who know this are sort of blocked by politics for doing anything on this. They're sort of just, well, if they make a move, others would make a move, and it's a bit precarious at the moment in the city. It's always precarious in every city. But anyway, they don't want to do something, and they have very strong justifications for not doing it. The coterie then would consist of this, as I say, this true Bruja, and some younger Lasombra and Nosferatu anti-true, and pretty much any Sabbats, if you want to, just basically spontaneously go, we'll do it. We'll go, and with him, we'll track down his sire and figure out what's going on. They've been strictly ordered not to do this, but hey, they'll do it anyway. Which means that basically success is their only way of survival. If they get success, promotions, glory, kudos. They fail, they're dead. And so they befriend the true bruha, 7th generation true bruha, who is still clueless, and go with him and try and track down the sire, or whatever the sire is up to. Now, the sire, well, you can use that up to the GM's imagination, I think, at this point. Put whatever his intention. The sire is around. The sire is aware. The sire has her own, let's say, her own information network. She did this very deliberately. And then put your favorite explanation for why she did that, then where she is and what is truly going on in the Sabbat city, and you've got your story. Okay, thanks for listening, and as usual, feel free to make use of this plot as much or as little as you feel like.